Hello and welcome back to the Mad Cinemists Show. I'm Scott G.
And I'm Phil D.
Just falling back into old habits.
Oh, yeah.
There's no need to give the intro any zazz because the movie we're talking about's got plenty. Bam!
It's got all the zazz you need. It's got heat.
So, he's very watermelon. So the Birdcage.
Yeah. The Birdcage. It's
directed by... Hold on, let me pull this up. Directed by Mike Nicholas, starring Robin Williams, and what's his name? Timon.
I'm just gonna let him do this. I'm just gonna let him do
Yeah,
this.
you just gotta let me sink, man.
Yeah, I think it's funny.
No. Nathan Lane,
There you
Gene
go.
Hackman, and
What's the lady's name from Edward Scissorhands? The mom. Callista Flockhart's mom.
Yeah, Dane Weiss.
Okay, yeah, I never remember her name. I like her a lot.
I love her.
And then our favorite, Hank Azaria.
Hank Azaria. Oh man.
Man, it's funny because he's never the one that's like on any of the promotional stuff, but he is the best.
This movie.
Yeah, for real. And he's in amazing shape for this movie.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, I don't know whether he's always this ripped, but he could be a fucking Spartan.
All they need to give him is a red cape.
That's
and
right.
Man, he is there on the front lines.
Yep. Mm-hmm. He just can't use that accent. I don't think they'll that Xerxes will
Be okay.
back down.
Back down from that.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
At
man.
least he wouldn't need to wear shoes.
He would, because they make me fall down. Do sandals count? He can grip them with his toes, because you could tell with those big ass shoes he's wearing that he's gripping them with
those
his
shoes did not.
They were
did not
3 sizes too big for him,
right?
And he's wearing like dress shoes.
This just always has his arms
Fucking
out,
good, dude.
Arms out, balancing.
Love him.
But yeah. So this is just a fucking hilarious movie,
and again, a feel good movie.
Yeah, absolutely,
one that has a great happy ending. One that's like hilarious throughout, lighthearted, but still fun and a little adult, but not enough to cause a problem.
Right,
you know what I mean?
exactly.
Like you could watch this around the kids. It's not like a vulgar movie.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just hilarious.
Yeah.
The whole time.
It's just, look at these funny men.
But some of
doing funny men things.
Yeah, some of the political jokes, I don't think I paid attention to. The first couple of times I watched this movie.
Right.
And it's really funny the way that they're pretty much just like,
dude,
hey,
they're
look,
just slamming on the right, dude.
Well,
that's all they're doing.
They're totally doing that.
Just slamming on that 80s right, man.
Yeah, that whole like
early 90s.
Yep.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. And Gene Hackman is exactly that guy, because he's not paying attention to fucking anything. He just has these preconceived ideas about everything in his life.
Everything he says is a speech.
It's all, dude. Yeah. I love his boring ass story about the leaves changing.
Yeah,
you go, and everybody in the room like trying to stay awake while they're listening. They're like, "Fuck God,"
and it just doesn't end, dude. Because he pauses a lot, and it's like he's really, really trying to think of something.
Campaigning out of him the whole time.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. So he's a caricature, which is a hilarious caricature that Gene Hackman pulls off perfectly.
Yeah.
Lex Luthor does a good job.
Yeah. And he's got hair in this one.
Yeah. And
Anyways.
Fucking Nathan Lane, man.
Fuck yeah, dude. Nathan Lane is the perfect, like, just diva queen.
Well,
and
mom.
And
like,
mom. He's
such
a really
good
mom. She cares for Val so much. She is just, she's such a good mom.
Yeah, it's very sweet.
He's such a good mom. Yeah.
I love the comment when he's talking to Robin Williams on the porch, and he's telling his dad that he's going to get married, and he basically says that he really appreciates the two of them staying together.
Absolutely.
He's the only person that didn't come from a broken home.
Yeah.
Yeah. And which is hilarious because you think about the way that like the Keeleys,
Absolutely.
the
and the way Robin Williams responds, don't flatter me.
Yeah. But the way the Keeleys look at him, they'd see them as an immoral blah blah blah.
Absolutely.
Instead of being a solid home and foundation for this kid. And it's funny. It's all about perception.
Except for them wouldn't even see that they are great parents.
Yeah. At the end, when she starts going off on that whole like everything that I said about a return to moral values, and the whole time like he's like backing up, like don't touch me, I don't know what you are anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
Like she keeps going like, this is a man.
Yeah.
he can't even take it in.
Yeah, it's
He's like what?
Does not compute.
What's going on? I'm confused.
Yeah.
Man, they play that back and forth so well.
Absolutely.
You know? The big reveal at the end is great.
Yeah. Oh, when well, because so I like that a lot because it's a really nuanced situation because I understand why the son is asking, especially at that time. When did this come out?
This is like early 90s, right? Mid 90s, somewhere in there.
Yeah, context.
Yeah, because this is not a recent film. It's not like
1996.
Yeah, 96. This is like 24 years old.
Right, exactly.
And at that point, there were still a lot of people that were afraid to come out, even worse, than it is now, and it's
well, and there was there was still like a stigma.
That's still a stigma. That's exactly what I'm saying. So you kind of understand it, but at the same time, it's like the way that Robin Williams and Nathan Lane portrayed, that side of them. They're obviously not happy that they have to do it. Oh yeah, dude. Yeah.
So and like, but they're pushing through because they love their son, and it's and for a lot of the movie, it almost looks like Val is played as to just be kind of either, I don't want to say heartless about the situation, but like intentionally ignorant.
He's single-minded.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And that's what makes the ending so good, because when they ask, how many mothers do you have? What does he immediately do? He's just like, one, and he goes and stands next to Albert.
Because he has to acknowledge it at that point.
Absolutely. Yeah.
He bites the bullet.
He bites the bullet, and it pays off for him. Yeah,
Yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, that
it's very sweet.
It's very sweet.
Yeah.
And I like it. That's why it's feel good. That's why it feels good.
So the wedding scene, though, because we were both talking about this.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe it's because, we've not always watched it on a disc. Maybe.
Right.
But it feels like in certain situations, maybe if you watch it on TV or maybe if you watched it somewhere else, that they don't
cut
actually have the wedding scene.
Yeah.
Because I've always thought that the movie just kind of faded
out
when they get in the car.
When they get in the car and they're walking back into the Birdcage.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
either that's added in later for this particular version, because I have a Blu-ray copy of it.
I don't know if it is, because like I said, there are credits over that.
Oh yeah.
And I don't think they would have added in a scene or cut out a scene with credits in it.
Yeah, that's the weird part.
Like, maybe this is like a Mandela effect. Maybe we're remembering the Berenstain universe, Birdcage,
That's right.
Ooh, remember when that was a meme?
Yeah, man. I just don't ever remember that scene, though.
I feel the
but
same
it's a good
way.
scene.
Absolutely.
And it's funny
great.
the way that, like, you have the whole conservative side of the church, and then you have the whole liberal side of the church, and all of them are just staring at each other, death stares, pretty much.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
like, which one is the mother?
I still don't know. Yeah, man, that's fucking great.
Anyways, so basically, Robin Williams owns a nightclub.
Yeah.
His son Val is getting married to a politician's daughter, who is
a very conservative
politician. I figured we should kind of explain the plot since we've just kind of been rambling. So
man, we don't have to do that.
Oh, okay. Then fuck it. No. Anyways. So a very conservative politician.
Who's Gene Hackman.
And Val, the son, is like, there's a scandal with the politician. Okay. One of his colleagues was caught
with an underage prostitute. Yeah, you know, and like now he's got, you know, cameras all around him, and he's trying to, you know, not stir the boat, stir the soup.
I like with eggs in it.
With eggs in it. Ugh.
Yeah.
But anyways, so they're going down to meet Robin Williams and Nathan Lane, Albert and Armand.
A Coleman or Goldman?
It's really Goldman. they for some reason they feel like they have to. I guess they
don't want to be Jewish, man.
Oh, that's right, because they have to be Catholic.
Yeah. So they can't be Goldman.
I got you.
You know, that's obvious.
Yeah.
You know, you might as well be Diamond Silverstein.
So basically,
you can't. Yeah. You know, it's like
yeah. Jeez. But So basically, the son is asking if they will, quote, tone it down a bit.
Can you guys stop being yourselves for a while, please?
Yeah,
they'll hate
because they are a gay couple, and they own the nightclub downstairs, which is a drag nightclub. So he's like, you know, hey man, you like just tone it down, please, just for one night. And like it's all these like comedy of errors trying to make the whole plan work in one day, you know, with so little preparation, and like, you know, trying to move all of the art pieces with you know, any kind of implications, and like, you know, any of the statues with penises on it, which is a whole lot.
All those native sculptures with dongs.
What's that? What was Hank Azaria's name?
Agador,
and then
Agador
Spartacus. Agador Spartacus.
Yeah.
Who is their houseman, I guess.
Yeah, I mean he's the maid.
He's the maid. Yeah,
he really is.
Yeah,
you know?
And he's great.
Yeah, he's fucking great.
Such a great sassy maid. If
Man.
I ever had a maid, I'd want a sassy Guatemalan boy.
he's the shit, dude. He's always got something to say. He makes really great faces. You know,
absolutely.
He plays off of the other two characters really well because he panics when he needs to, but he's also cool and sassy when he needs to be.
Yeah.
And he's, you know, great, man. Yeah. Great. He's
and Robin Williams is just over it.
Yeah. So, and also this is potentially the only Robin Williams film where he just has a mustache.
Oh yeah, I picked up on that because I was just like,
think of another
he's
one.
Had a full beard.
Yeah,
but that's not what I'm talking about.
No,
I mean,
just
that solo,
stash.
Solo stash.
Mm-hmm. He's got like a Ron Swanson going on.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and I can't think of another movie that he has a stash in. And, you know, so when I said earlier, I think this is my favorite Robin Williams movie.
Yeah.
I don't mean this is like my favorite role
that he's best. Or
but
whatever.
As far as films that he's in,
right,
this is probably the number one Robin Williams movie I would like to see.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I could anytime this is on television, no matter. Yeah.
It's like, well, fuck it. I don't have anything to do.
Exactly.
I guess I'm watching Birdcage.
I guess I'm watching Birdcage.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's an automatic, you know? And there are other movies that, you know, we talked about doing for this month because they are feel-good, automatic, stuff like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
And started realizing that, like, some of my automatic movies aren't exactly feel-good movies at all.
Yeah,
you know, like hey, let's do Reservoir Dogs because I fucking love that movie.
Absolutely,
I can
great.
just go to sleep watching it because I've seen it about 4 million times. So,
right.
you know, it's easy for me. But that is not a feel-good movie. You know, this, on the other hand, again, seen it so many times I can't count. But every time I'm always like, hey, my day's a little better. You know?
Oh, man. And, so, yeah.
The one of the things that I really like is how immediately Nathan Lane picks up on the social cues in the room.
Oh, absolutely.
When he walks in as the mom, with sporting those huge fucking
Betty
Rubble pearls.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Betty Rubble.
The big ass ones. Yeah,
absolutely.
Man.
Yeah,
and she immediately,
diffuses the situation because Robin Williams and what is that dude's name? We've been going this.
Yeah,
long
talking about Val.
Yeah. What is his name?
But when he walks in, or she.
Dan Flutterman.
See, I don't know him for anything else.
Yeah.
I don't
but
know.
anyways, soon as she walks into the room, the mood of it just changes.
The cloud lifts away, and the senator buys it immediately.
Oh, absolutely. He doesn't even question it. That's why it's such a mind-breaking experience once Albert's exposed.
Well, he's already had a couple of drinks, so it totally makes sense that he buys it hook, line, and sinker without any question. Although, that's not to say that, Albert's performance isn't amazing.
Absolutely.
Because he really does walk in and immediately trip over the whole Coleman thing,
but then
snaps right back,
just rolls with it, man.
We never know where we are until someone pronounces our name.
Well, the D is silent in America.
Yeah, that's right, dude. It's so good.
In Greece, it's Coleman.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
And that diffusion there is really good. I love the they were trying to get Albert to play it straight. Like, hey, maybe you could just be like a straight uncle or something. I bet you could pull that off. And
absolutely. And he's trying to teach him to walk at that one point.
Yeah,
that's fucking great. He's just like, okay, let's try the walk. And he walks and he's kind of just sashaying and like whatever. He comes back to the table. Not right. Robin Williams is just like, think of John Wayne.
Think of the manliest walk you can do.
That's right. And he does it, and he's just like, he's got his arms out, and he's doing the John Wayne walk, and he's doing it well.
Yeah.
And he comes back, and he's just like, what does he say?
He's like, not good.
Yeah. It was like, no, actually, that was perfect. I just didn't realize that John Wayne walked that way.
Dude, it's good. The fucking toast thing.
Yeah.
Where he's like, well. You pierced the toast.
So what? He's like, he's trying to teach him how to be manly, and it's like
he's overcompensating. He's making it so rough and ridiculous. He's just making it
worse. Yeah.
Which is also funny because it leads into this idea of how does a stereotypical man act? Where am I going?
Right.
Let me be like how he grabs the shit out of the senator's hand and like yanks him in when he like shakes his hand. He's like firm handshake. He goes, "You have to in Greece."
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, it's the little
the Dolphins,
dude.
Huh?
Oh man. The tension is palpable throughout the whole film, but it's that wonderful comedic tension that like
it's very good at breaking the tension and making it funny.
Making it
absolutely.
It's a good one, man.
Yeah.
It feels like a bunch of human cartoon characters.
Yeah.
It's
it's great.
So well acted and so well just the stage acting is the way it feels, which of course Nathan Lane is fucking amazing at. Like that's his whole deal,
that's his whole thing,
right? Yeah. He is a stage actor, and he always pushes that out in the presence in his films. I mean, like the producers. I mean, I get it; they did that on stage. I understand,
right?
But in the movie, it just feels like he's doing the stage acting.
Well, the whole movie,
it's great.
The whole movie is just the stage act.
It really is.
Yeah, they just filmed it.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
But
like you said, so Nathan Lane, Albert, is the star of the nightclub.
Yeah.
So he's a drag queen, and comes out and sings a song every night and blah blah blah.
What's Starina?
Starina. Yeah, exactly. And she's like, the one that everyone comes to see.
Even though she does prop comedy.
Yeah, fuck. Fucking prop comedy. The lowest form of comedy.
Man.
I don't know. It was pretty funny, though. I mean, if it works, I guess.
What are you, fucking Carrot Top?
Yeah, jeez. But,
no, man, Gallagher.
He is the king.
He is.
Still. Yeah.
Big old couch and everything.
Prop comedy.
Ew.
So anyways, by the end, obviously they are exposed to the senator. They,
are like, oh, we have to leave, blah, blah, blah. And they almost get out the door and realize that all of the paparazzi are just right outside the door.
There's a million press right there.
So many cameras, okay?
Yeah.
So
and everybody with their little 90s notebooks ready to write it down.
Absolutely. You know? Yeah. And dude, that fucking driver made bank getting paid off, and shit like that.
Or
getting paid for
$500-600 easy, if not more.
If not more. Yeah. In one night.
Yep.
For not doing anything but telling people, telling the press where the senator was going, where they were, all that shit.
And the senator didn't know that he was the one leaking the information, so he was probably still paying his salary by the minute
Absolutely.
or by the hour, depending.
Yeah, because that dude did not give a shit.
Probably.
Yeah,
that dude doesn't fucking care.
Yeah. So, but
I'm not attached to the senator, man.
Yeah,
fuck his campaign.
Yeah. So they have to figure out a way to get the senator and his wife and and everybody out.
Yeah.
So
they gotta sneak him out through the club.
They gotta sneak him out, and so they put everybody in drag.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's in drag, and they literally dance them out the front door.
Dude, the first one that they show is the senator standing there. Looking like Betty White.
Absolutely. Just kind of shoulder dancing.
Like, is this okay?
Is this
am I
gonna
blending
work?
in? Oh,
yeah.
No.
And they're singing "We Are Family."
Yeah, and he doesn't know the words.
He's just
We Are Family.
That's with me. Yeah.
It's Steve Brule's "We Are Family," man.
Absolutely, and it's fucking great,
man. That one part when when his daughter comes up to him and he's like yeah, no one's dancing with me.
Yeah, exactly. No one's dancing.
I don't want to be the only girl not dancing.
Absolutely. It's just like, I'm sorry, look, just
dude,
we'll be out of here in a second.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That
one part where the dude's like, just kind of dancing with his wife, and it's just like, I've never danced with a dude before. It's the first time for everything. And she tries to lower her voice.
Feeds right into it, man.
Yeah, dude.
It's
great.
As far as a little side character, I really like the guy that he plays the dude. I guess it's during that Havana song. Is that what it is? Where he's spinning the girl around, and then he spins her right off the fucking stage.
Absolutely.
And then he's just standing up there like, I'm the only one that matters.
Yeah,
look
exactly.
at me.
He's being all flair, dude. He's just he's flipping his arms around and just like, ta-da, look at me.
And then he fucks with Albert later when Albert's trying to do his performance.
Yeah, he's trying to practice his performance.
He's chewing gum. It helps me think. He's like,
you're wasting your gum, darling.
Oh man, when he's trying to explain to him his motivation, and he's like, I don't think I get it. And
yeah,
Albert goes, try more gum.
I love it, man.
Yep, it's fucking great.
So solid movie.
If you guys haven't seen this one, dude,
get on the Birdcage.
Get in the Birdcage.
Get in the Birdcage. Mm-hmm. Do it.
The Birdcage logo has little birds tweeting, and this is the first time that I noticed that the B and the D in the bird
were birds. That's awesome.
Yep, it's awesome. The
only negative about this movie is it's in Florida.
Fucking Florida. Man.
Just lost the Florida audience.
What Florida audience?
So anyways, final thoughts, Philip.
Yeah, you shouldn't drink red wine because of the tannins.
And that is a fact. All right, guys, what are we doing? What are we doing next week? Still feel good movie month.
Shit, I don't even think we've really addressed this.
Absolutely.
I don't know.
Well, I know I talked to you about maybe doing the K-On! Movie.
Yeah.
We
can do that.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
So, yeah.
Which I have no context, and he's seen the show.
And we're gonna do an experiment as we like to do. Every once in a while we like to change up the formula beyond, just watch a movie.
Mix it up on you. I have no idea what I'm walking into.
Absolutely.
And hopefully I'll be filled with pure anime joy.
Absolutely. By the time, if you don't feel like a Hello Kitty backpack full of sunshine by the end of this movie, You have no soul. All right, guys. We'll see you next time. Later.
Bye.